Aquarius, March 2025. Let's get right into it with this 10 card spread. The first position is the Five of Pentacles, and this kind of gives a general theme of the overall reading. And the Five is good luck in tarot numerology, and Pentacles deals with things like family, relationship, home, work, career, just community, all the things that are in the material world. And you can see by that God walking away from the Pentacles that we're not feeling really groovy about ourselves. And that comes into play when we're making transitions from one kind of life to another. And it especially touches career stuff, I've always found. Like we're not feeling really groovy about ourselves in relationship to the gold coin. And that's kind of crazy because there's so much new starts here, and including for love. So I need you to kind of untangle that brain set of yesterday and move into tomorrow, because you're still in yesterday by that King of Pentacles in that sixth placement, which is the today card. So back to number one of the Five of Pentacles. Let's see how we could break this kind of shameful feeling. And the ironic part is you see all your pentacles in the back row there. They're all fine. It's the way we're thinking about that shadowland. We're thinking about how scared we are or anxiety ridden. And it's all based on the past stuff. And that's why that moon is there kind of lighting up saying, like, hey, we're coming out of Shadowland. And it all has to do with number two. That's the placement of what's blocking you from manifesting the energy to move on. And that's, you might have seen that card in a lot of decks, heart with the three swords in it. And to the ancient tarot, it was literally killing off, they call the father figure, the patriarch, right? And it's really about authority, family, society, the archetypical and stereotypical way that we have to adapt to other people. And you're not digging that. And it's taken a long, big toll on you. And maybe even other people talking about you. That's number seven, is that gossipy card. But we'll get to that in a second, how we can flip it around and use it for our positive energy, because there's a lot happening here. And that Three of Pentacles, the three placement with the Page of Pentacles at the top of the matter, what God likes to say, here, let me help you here to navigate through this stuff. And the Page is new, youthful energy. So if you're around young people, kind of tap into that energy. It's good for you. But you get that kind of youthful enthusiasm, excitement again to start planting new ideas for tomorrow. He's like Johnny Appleseed. He's just planting a lot of apple seeds everywhere, and let's see what the harvest will bring. That's the beautiful thing about the Page. And if you call back, if you're a little older, when you were younger, nobody could tell you no. You were going to go plant your seeds no matter what. So let's kind of grab that and manifest this for ourselves and break that stranglehold from the past that's just holding us back, and it no longer serves us, especially in that big brain of an Aquarius. So four is the base of the matter. What I like to say is the gut feeling. So you want to create anyway. So we have an Ace of Pentacles here as well. So it's the upsurge. It's kind of like the same page, but it's a little bit more like a firecracker going off. It's like a huge upsurge of energy to create in the material. That's what this guy represents. So, anything to get you back into that groove, to plant the seeds in your own mindset of tomorrow instead of yesterday, we could start to break these strangleholds, right? And so in the five position, it's what's leaving us, right? And that's the Chariot. So that's a major arcana card. So it's a life lesson that you learned. So congratulations. And in modern day tarot, it means I can handle anything. I can be pulled in all different sorts of directions, responsibilities, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to let it get away from me. But to the ancient tarot, and what's so much about tarot is, and especially in this case, in this reading, is the thoughts that generate in our mind are going to generate in our mouth and our action. So we need to make sure that they're correct for us and other people around us. And that's the Chariot. In older decks, you won't even see the guy holding the reins of the horses because he has so much control of mindset. So the horses know exactly, like telepathically, where they're going to go. And I'm not going to get pulled away negatively or positively. I'm going to keep an even keel going forward. And these are not easy lessons, and it's probably why you're feeling a little beat down and a little disheartened, but don't feel that way, okay? That's a really big kudos to you. So you're looking at it half empty instead of half full. So you really need to congratulate yourself, because it's mastery of thought. So in that case, you've already learned the lesson, so let's just apply it now to kind of break the stranglehold of number six, which is that present position. And this is not anyone's guy that you want anywhere in the reading, because he's just he's not good. He's just all about money. He's all concerned about like what other people think or what we own, our own thoughts. That's that Five of Pentacles, especially since they're sitting next to each other. It's just not a groovy ride, and you need to kind of pluck him off your shoulder, get out of here, because he's only concerned with the gold coin, and that is literally the opposite of what Aquarius needs to be putting their energy or their vibration on. So let's just kind of get him off our shoulder. Let's not let us listen to him anymore and use the positive side of the king, where anything can get attracted to you, right? He just used it. He realized he's got some magic to attract all this gold, and he gets gluttony, you know? So let's not get that way. Like, let's be generous. Let's be opportunists. Let's be potential, love, compassion, gratitude. That's what brings that vibration back to us, right? Not stingy or tight pocketbook or concerned, like wrapping up our head. I'm not doing enough. I don't have enough. Stop, okay? Because that's definitely not the vibe anyone needs, but especially Aquarius. So number 7 is a direct correlation to the number 1 spot. It's like a deeper review of what's going on. And in the 4 of Cups in my deck, it means gossip. People chitty-chatting about you, so maybe that's why you're feeling a little shameful or disheartened. You're letting other people get into that mindset. And you shouldn't let that, because Aquarius usually believes in their own thoughts before anybody else. So don't let anybody else get in there before you, okay? That's part of the cleaning up. And the 3, like let's plow the old weeds and under the ground so they can nourish the next seeds that I'm planting here, right? And the 4 of Cups, I really come to learn, 4 is a firm foundation in the heart. If there's people saying stuff to you that rings, touches a nerve, then look at it, okay? And say, oh, is that something should I apply? But if it doesn't, then move on. That's the whole point of the 4. It's testing your heart to see what you want and what you don't want. And sometimes we think, oh, it's easy to know those things. Well, sometimes you have to encounter people to really realize what you don't want. And those are never easy lessons. And some of these kind of cards suggest that you've been through tough times. So let's get out of it, because the new day is dawning. And 8 looks at how other people look at you. So they already see you as moving on. So you might as well hop on the horse and enjoy everybody else's attitude towards you. And again, it's another reflection. The ace, the page, the knights up top, it's all about moving in new directions. And it's scary. A lot of times I find these cards after really trying times, and we're really reluctant, or we're not sure of our intuition or our intelligence of where to put our next steps. But that's in God's hands. You already trusted God throughout everything, and you had faith and hope. And here comes the reward for that. And God's giving you these last kind of lessons, saying, let's just get these kind of thoughts out of our head so we can move clearly and lightly ahead. And that's exactly what Aquarius loves. And it's interesting, in the 9th position is our hopes and fears. So you're kind of beat here. That's the thing about the 10. I'm kind of like, I'm overdone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Overdone by the wands. Like, all my creative journey getting here, while it's been fun and trials and tribulations, I'm kind of done with this path of what I've taken up to this point. And new horizons. You've already achieved the golden fleece at his feet. And this guy in mythology doesn't move, so he kind of gets crushed by the wands. And the whole point of the 10 of wands is to move out of that flaming situation to get onto new things. And here comes the knight in the 10 and the outcome card, just as like a white knight say, hey, come on, get on my horse, let's go. I don't know where we're going, but I know we need to get out of here, and I'm going to give you a refresh. I got water, I got earth, I got sunshine, I got happiness, I got joy, enthusiasm, imagination, inspiration. And when an Aquarius gets that tool set, magic happens, my friend. So let's break the stranglehold this very first March 1st and just move boldly, confidently forward, because you could, I'm getting goosebumps. You could believe in yourself, your character, your ethics, your integrity. Do not let anyone else tell you otherwise. That's the whole lesson here. Believe in yourself, and then go enjoy the joy that comes with what you have fought, and the joy that comes for the reward that God's going to deliver to you this month. So put your head up, open your eyes, and let's go find it. Thank you for visiting the channel.